this nigga. You gon' respect this lava. I'm shooting it if I pull it, boy. Make sure you want this drama. I bring it to you like it's Law and Order SVU. Turn you to a vegetable, now you look good inside a soup. Family come from Bishopville, but I grew up in that Bronx Zoo where they shoot you dead in the street and then dance all on top of you. And I do what I gotta do to make a dollar. Time or two, you had to put your foot in somebody's ass. Just like, what was that experience for you being your first time in Rikers Island and just your first time just being locked up, being behind bars and having to deal with that situation? Well, we know about Spofford and juvie, but we talk about big boy jail now.
Oh, no, it was recreation for me, actually. Like, I ended up, like I said, I ain't seen no Bloods. Like, this is all Rikers. I ain't seen no Bloods. I ain't seen no Crips. Then on top of that, I ain't seen nobody from the Bronx. So the original question is like, where you from? I'm from the Bronx. Okay. I connect with a dude from Harlem because being from the Bronx, especially downtown, 143rd, right across the bridge, Harlem. I'm over there all the time. So I link with the Harlem dude from St. Nick because I used to be out in St. Nick. But then I started meeting other people that's from Queens and stuff like that. So I ended up in a loop with just mad Queens dudes. I didn't hang out with nobody from the Bronx. I ain't know nobody from the Bronx in the island. Just me and some Queens dudes. And after that, because they were so full throttle, and as soon as I pull up, maybe I get the benefit because I can rap and I'm entertaining. I didn't really have too much of a problem. Plus, I don't want the whole entire phone. I'm not a person coming to the house like, I need that whole phone. No, I don't need the whole phone. I just need a half hour. I need an hour. That's it. Something like that. And I'm going coast. I'm not here to I don't want to own the jail. So all the violence was like recreational. Mind you, I'm 16. So if I'm stomping somebody out, that was just for wreck. You know what I'm saying? It was stupid, yes. But that's what it was. Like, you just cooped up on an island.
I can put a turn out to distract them.
Fuck it, let's pick somebody. Who's going to get it today?
Yeah, I agree. I was 17 and it was pretty much the same.
Yeah.
It was pretty much the same. It's just a bunch of young dudes just no real authority.
Yeah, just
police is kind of like trying to be bosses and conspiring and get things happen behind the scenes that certain niggas don't even know about. But it was mostly just if you wanted the cool kids, yo, it's Friday. Let's make him and him fight. Yo, who's gonna bet on it?
Yes, I was one of those ignorant motherfuckers. Yes, burning people's feet and all that, like just all the way, just stupid.
Yeah, all the way. Yeah, man. You know, like you burned somebody's foot on Rikers Island.
Huh? Say that again?
You burned somebody's foot on the island.
Yes. Put that tissue. You take the tissue, put it between his toes sticking out, put the tissue between every single goddamn toe, set the tissue on fire. He pulled his...
What house was that? You didn't know this nigga at all? You were just like, he's a Vic. Let me just wrap this tissue around his foot.
Exactly. Like, no, seriously, we up, we smoked weed and all that. We just up, we woke. It's nighttime. Everybody's supposed to be in their bunk. It's Mark 4. Everybody's supposed to be in their bunk and all of that. But we up, we high. Fuck it. What you gonna do now? We gonna birthday cake this nigga right here. I don't know who he is. He probably be seeing this like, God damn, that's the nigga that did that shit to me.
Shouldn't been slipping.
This shit cut.
It's slipping. It's fucked up shit, but you know, this is when you on Rikers Island, it's kind of like you gotta be some type of monster, or the monsters is gonna get on your ass. You know what I mean? Like it's really that. It's really that. You know what I mean? But okay, so how much time did you do on Rikers Island that first time?
Only about 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah, I copped all the way out.
Then you went up north.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What was your experience like up north during that first day?
It started off kind of mellow because I ran into one. I went to Washington Correctional Facility, medium joint. Run into a blood finally named Savage. Coolest fan. We worked in the mess hall together. Oh shit, blood. Oh shit, yeah, I'm crip. We chopped it up, threw up some signs, and we went back to work. The only time I seen it about to get crazy, it was a Vice Lord and a GD there, and they was about to get it on with each other. But then everybody ironed that out. So it was like me, one Crip, Savage, one Blood, Yusef, the one GD, and this other dude, I forgot his name. He was the vice lord, just one of each. But it was still mad like Latin Kings, the Yetas and all that. So we was just all black people still trying to defend against the Latino onslaught. But that was cool. But then I left there, go to the box. Now this is the most, I ain't gonna say it's traumatic because it didn't traumatize me, but it's close to it because I go to the box, I get out the box, I'm in Cat Saki. They see you to the orientation cell block. I don't know, it's probably like 32 cells and like they be facing each other. So I wake up in the morning, I get there at night, go to sleep, wake up in the morning to the whole roll call, peace almighty, peace blood. I go to the gate and I'm looking at all the cells that's across. It was all of them. If it's 32 cells, 28 of them was blood. I was like, oh man. Cat Saki, that had me like worried.
Yeah.
And I leave and go to population. And you know, after a while walking through the mess hall, they'll see me be like, yo, throw that shit up, cuz, throw that shit up, Rucc, throw that shit up. They asked me to throw a Crip sign. Like, so in Cat Saki, it still wasn't lit yet. This is probably like 96. It wasn't lit yet. It was like, because I was there, the Rolling 30 Devil was there. It was only a handful of us. And there was no smoke at all. When I went to Green, that's when I said, oh, it's a little bit smoke because now Crips sided with the Latin Kings. And the Latin Kings, you know, they've been going to war with the Bloods on the island, so now the Crips is starting to get at Bloods. After that, it was all hell broke loose. Wherever I went, it was like, get him. The Bloods was not trying to let me rest my feet nowhere.
So you had to pretty much like get it on in a lot of these places when you first got there. You ever got jumped?
Yes, I got jumped. Hell yeah.
Happens to us all. It happens.